So today I am joined with James and we're going to be talking about what are AI employees, otherwise known as artificial intelligence employees. So James, take it away.
Yeah, so an AI employee is an artificial intelligent employee, basically. So where a lot of people are outsourcing and using virtual assistants, which could be like in a third world country like the Philippines or South Africa and stuff like that. This is an alternative to a virtual assistant where you can be using an AI employee. A lot of time you're using a virtual assistant for kind of low level tasks, and a lot of them are rinse and repeat type of tasks where now artificial intelligence can be doing that. Obviously, me and you've discussed quite a lot over the last few weeks about whether we should be using AI employees or virtual assistants or in-house staff, and there's been lots of debates on whether we should or whether we shouldn't in certain areas. So what's your thoughts initially on the AI employees?
Yeah, so initially I was a bit skeptical because AI does hallucinate, it does lie, it does make stuff up, but where I slightly got won over is you can obviously give AI employees all your company information. So, for example, if you've got 5,000 emails from previous quotes that you've been sending out to clients and back and forths and stuff, you can basically give that to an AI employee. So it builds up a RAG, so it builds up their memory. And that's when they are basically superpowered on knowing everything. So, for example, if you are a solar panel installation company and you give it the last maybe 500 quotations that you've sent out to clients, that AI employee will now know exactly how many solar panels a 4-bedroom semi-detached house with 6 members of family members living in that house will need. It will obviously do the calculations. It will obviously have that information, and it'll say, right, okay, boom, that house needs 14 solar panels. It might also even say that you need an EV charger. Again, it's based off of how good the information is. I feel like a lot of the AI employee advertisements that I've particularly seen, they make it out as if it's all done for you. It's ready to go out the box. And I feel like both me and James can agree on that. It's definitely not the case.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, there's so many different people now trying to win the race for who the best AI employees actually are. There's different brands out there. If anyone is interested in different AI employees, check out the link in the description. Me and Kasra we'd go through a video with several different leaders at present for the AI employees. But for me personally, I've had so many business owners reach out. Obviously, we do a lot of lead generation and we've done a good job and we've managed to start generating them a lot of leads on a daily basis. But then they all start to hit a problem with regards to following up those leads. So initially getting the information of, let's say you're pricing up a certain job. It could be solar panels. It could be flooring, for example. You need like existing photos of the area. You need to know what area size that it is. What the budget is and when they want to have the works being done. Well, that kind of information can be done and fed into an LLM, which then can go back and forth. When someone first inquires through the website, they can start asking that information and getting all the information they need before it goes through to the estimator. So I quite like it from that point of view, that it allows them estimators that are only dealing with inquiries once they've got all the information. And I think that's where, like, for me, certain rinse and repeat tasks is where AI employees can work really well. There's certain people just letting it go wild on social media. And a lot of times you can see, like with the EM dashes, the long dashes, that it's clearly AI. And I think front facing, you need to be a little bit careful that you're not just overdoing it yet. I think there's still a lot for these LLMs to learn. But yeah, definitely, we're using a lot of different brands at present to see who wins the race. But I'm a massive believer that you need to be trying to outsource certain tedious tasks to these AI employees.
Yeah, so we're going to do a follow-up video on the best AI employees and another follow-up video of if they're actually worth it. So if you want to watch those videos, we'll have the links down in the description. Thanks for watching.